Alright guys, now that we have gone through the prehistoric age and learned about the different characteristics of that civilization, now we're going to be talking about the Neolithic age. Neo, a term that means new, lithic meaning era. So Neolithic revolution literally means the new era. And what this goes along with is something revolutionary that we've been talking about in class, which is the invention of farming. The reason we talk about this is really kind of addressed in the Guns, Germs, and Steel video, which is we're trying to understand the world today, where there's some places like the United States and Europe that have a whole lot of resources, and other places like here in Africa or places here in Asia that have very little resources and wealth. Well, Jared Diamond, who we're watching in Guns, Germs, and Steel, believes it all goes back to this, so please write our title. He believes it goes back to the Neolithic Revolution and the invention of farming. So this is something that happened 10,000 years ago. Most people try to find modern day reasons for why some countries are very rich and others are really poor. But Jared Diamond in the video instead is talking about how we actually have to look back to when the very first farming happened. And he's trying to explain, you don't need to write this down, but he's trying to explain why some cultures have so much while others still exist almost exactly like they did 10,000 years ago. Why are some people still hunter-gatherers living in the forest, no permanent shelters, while others have really settled and established these large civilizations? Now, what he says in the video is it has nothing to do with race. You don't need to write this down, but it's just an important point to make. He's saying that every single human is equal. Race has nothing to do with intelligence. Race has nothing to do with your capability of establishing a civilization, your capability of becoming rich. Instead, he believes it has something more to do with this. Please write down this definition. The Neolithic Revolution, this is what we had our debate about. It's the invention of farming. It's an era about 10,000 years ago, which remember is not that long ago. We've been talking about humans who lived 40,000 years ago, a million years ago, 1.8 million years ago at Turkana Boy. So when we say Neolithic, remember it means the new age. It really is a new thing in the course of human history. Only for a very short time, 10,000 years, have we been farming and raising animals. For the rest of the human existence, which goes back about 1 million years, we're living as hunter-gatherers. So this invention of farming is a very, very new thing. This age that we live in when we're settled in cities is a very, very new thing. Now, when we start to farm, please write this down. This is your last definition. When we started to farm and settle down, the term we use for that is called domestication. Dome means the home. And so domestication means that we're raising plants and animals at our home. We're controlling nature. We no longer need to go out and hunt for our food. We don't have to go and gather berries out in the wilderness. Instead, at our home, in our backyard, we have the animals. At our home, we have the plants. We are controlling nature, and because of that, we no longer need to move around. All right, guys, these are just two very important terms to help you understand Guns, Germs, and Steel. Please let me know if you have any questions.